Happy Monday, and welcome to Off the Sticks, the show featuring Slime and Ludwig, where we talk about the news, we debate, we have fun around here. This week we're going to be talking about Super Smash Con, Hungrybox, watch out. Then we'll turn to the coolest character announced in Smash Ultimate, finally wrapping it up with Ninja. Boy, is he not a fan of those XX chromosomes these days. After that, we'll review the top 10 clips of the week, and stay tuned at the end for a little bit of a rant on a certain company, that makes Pokemon games. Before we get into the intro, let's thank our sponsor this week, Pet Crate. Pet Crate offers a new approach to pet owning. As an online service, Pet Crate delivers fresh and healthy pets right to your door. The website even allows users to pick their favorite animals or do the mystery option. Ooh. Pets are all bred in-house, and if you go to petbox.ca, there's absolutely no commitment. If you don't like the pet, you can return it right away.
It's like put them in a box?
It's like a crate.
Are there holes in it? Dangerous.
Maybe? I don't know. Super Smash Con 2018's in the books, and with an event that peaked over 50K viewers, had over 1,000 entrants, there was a lot of drama around it.
Yeah.
Several players dropped out right at the beginning. People were talking about banning wobbling again. A top player asked to use a setup, so the drama would not end.
Yeah.
But apparently, the most dramatic thing that happened there was Hungrybox looked at his watch.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you're already starting off, and you're saying that wasn't. All right, so I'm trying to.
Just got to make sure Taco Bell's still open after.
We can live Moss later. It's a show.
I don't see the problem. He looked at a watch.
It's okay. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
He looked at his watch. For one, if you look at your watch and your wife is giving birth.
Yes.
Kind of rude.
Well, you'll know what time your kid's born.
The doctor can do that for you.
Oh, so the doctor's looking at his watch. The guy whose job it is to be there. And yet his job is to be playing Melee, but he can't look at his watch?
Have you ever watched a show where a man dies on a hospital bed?
No.
Or seen it in real life? You know what the doctor says? Time of death.
Well, I know that you've lived a sad life now. Well, I'll say that much.
Seen a lot.
I don't think there's that big of a deal. I think people are blowing it out of proportion.
All right, here's why. Can we show the picture? I believe here's the thing. He didn't have a watch during his set with Armada.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No. I see him right now looking at a watch.
This is his set with Armada before. Now you see this right here?
Yes.
There's no watch, Ludwig.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe a watch tan line though.
He loses to Armada.
Uh-huh.
And then what? He plays again. He plays Mewtwo King, and he has a watch on his arm.
Are you trying to live in this world? Are you trying to tell me you live in this world where Hungrybox is such a thespian, such an actor, that he decides to put on a watch after losing to Armada, knowing that he's probably going to lose to Mewtwo King and he wants to do some dramatics? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I don't know what I'm trying to tell you at all, ever. But what I am saying is that he didn't have one and then he did. And that's weird. Because why?
Just Taco Bell's still open if you're curious.
I don't want to.
It's only, just so you know.
It's going to be open for a long time.
Well, it's 24/7, but you never know if you get there in between the 7 and the 24. So, all I'm going to say is fine. Say what you will about it. But end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. He's done way more shit for you to be mad about, for you to draw the line at, the watch. Is that the hill you want to die on?
I think it's a good
hill. He looked
at
a watch?
That's a good hill. Because this is the hill that says, look, this guy is... When you played Sonic the Hedgehog, as a kid, he taps his foot.
Okay.
Like an asshole.
Sure.
Sonic the Hedgehog did that. I didn't like that because he's like, you're wasting my time, and that's what a watch look represents, right? Now he says that he was late for a flight.
Yeah.
Right.
He had a flight at 10:15 that night.
Now is this?
Do you know about the drama too around it, where apparently Super Smash Con Top 8 was supposed to be from 3 to 6 p.m. and they later shifted it from 6 to 9. This was a decision made by the TOs 2 weeks before the event came out.
Okay.
Hungrybox, being one of the most responsible gods, if not the most responsible,
He's very responsible.
has a job.
He's very good with his paperwork.
Okay. Maybe one day he'll have kids.
Maybe.
He'll probably be a good dad. Okay, well, anyway, I'm not going to argue that. What he's going to do is he's going to be prepared, and he's going to schedule early, he's going to schedule often. And so the fact that he decided to, get a watch right before a set to make sure that it didn't run late, he's done Puff Ditto's versus Music King. What if Music King brought out the Puff and it went 8 minutes? He's got to check in.
But why didn't he have the watch on during Armada's set?
Because that happened so much before. That was winners.
It wasn't. It was like a match, and then it was the next match.
So long. It's so long.
Is it?
That's so ridiculously long. You see my side.
I see your side, but then again, if your time management is coming down to, I gotta finish this single match of Melee in top 8, or I'm gonna be late.
That's because they switched it. Blame Super Smash Con TOs everywhere, all right? Tag them on your Twitters. Tell them, hey, why would you change the event for Juan? Let's go, Juan.
All right.
Why would you do that? But we live in 2 universes, and you can pick either one. You pick the universe, I'll lay them out. There's one universe where Hungrybox is the best thespian dramatic actor of all time, where he decided to put on a watch just to put on a show. Okay, great. He's a great Shakespearean artist. The other one is where he's a very scheduled man who has a lot on his plate, making mogul moves.
If he's a scheduled man, if this is a mogul move, then why doesn't he have a watch on all the time?
Because sometimes moguls don't need to tell time.
Is that it?
Because you're running on mogul hours.
That's not.
You don't know about mogul minutes?
Not a thing.
You don't know because you're not a mogul.
You're not a mogul either.
Well,
how do you know?
I
What
don't.
do you read mogul books?
Anyway. Yeah, Elon Musk biography. Regardless, you don't have to tear me down.
You understand what I'm saying?
Fastest growing Twitch stream.
If you have a watch
Pretty.
all the time,
Mogul.
I get it. If it's like his thing to look at his watch, sure, great, cool.
Well, okay, this is what I
nice.
also will say.
All right.
He's a man who adds a lot of things into his character, right? So first, maybe he started out, he came out of the scene and he was Sunglasses Hungrybox. He was Sunglasses Hungrybox for a while. Everyone's like, fuck his stupid aviators. Why is he a sunglass guy? Then he was like, forget the sunglasses. I'm weird shoes guy. Look at my pizza shoes. I got pizza shoes.
He did have the pizza shoes.
He had
I
a pizza
remember
shoes
that.
moment.
I
All
remember
right,
that.
then he had like other things that he'd do in game. Oh, I'm gonna ledge stall. I'm a ledge stall guy. I'm gonna time you out. Hey. Then he did the thing where he's like, I'm gonna talk to the crowd when I play. He's done a lot of things.
Standing up.
Standing up is another great one. And so
Great.
this one,
None of these are great.
Sure, they're not. Let's say they're all terrible. But if you look at the list and the layers of hell he's gone to, this one's at like the freshest layer. It's on the top dermal layer.
It's on dermal hell.
It's on dermal level 1, is
Okay.
what I'm trying to say, as opposed to dermal level 9 where he's sunglasses, wearing pizza shoes, and camping the ledge.
Is pizza shoes the bottom? Is that the Dante's
That's
center level?
Yes, that's Dante's central level. You never want to see that. Once you get there, you know you've gone to the wrong area. This is like top dermal, not even a paper cut.
Let me ask you this then. Why do all this shit?
You can pick the universe. Greatest thespian of all time, mogul. Up to you. I'm not going to tell you which one it is.
So he's either one or those two.
Viewers know what they know in their hearts, what they think's true. You know what you know is your heart. Maybe he's a mixture of the two. Maybe he's one or the other. I'm going to let you pick.
Zipper, what do you think of this whole thing?
Ooh, okay. Wow. Yikes.
I think that Zipper's on my side on this.
Yeah, a
one.
little hurtful. I won't lie. I feel kind of bad for Hungrybox. Hopefully he does not watch that.
Yeah, Zipper. Zipper speaks his own sort of
Well, enough about Hungrybox.
awful language. Yeah.
That was the dramatic thing there. Armada won, Music King lost, blah, blah, blah. Na, 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 na. But that's the thing I really want to talk about.
Isn't that the other Mega Man song?
It's
I thought it was. Those aren't the same.
They're the same.
They're not the same.
You could meld them.
You could, but then you're just mixing Mega Man franchises. It's like saying Rey is in
why
Star
do
Wars
you
Episode 4.
Come
She's not.
in my show, on
different
my
one.
channel,
It's my
and yell
house.
at me.
What do you...
Either way, whichever song it was, I think that's enough about Super Smash Con.
Look, one more. I just want to see the clip. I just want... let's just run the clip
We have
one
the clip?
more time.
All right, run it. Run the
Let's
clip.
just see what it looks like in real time. Okay?
Some
So here
two
we
pieces,
go.
some three pieces. Unfortunately,
Looking
he
like he
Good up
wants
smash.
He's already
right
mad he
now.
misses that.
It was a good F smash.
I like that ledge cancel.
Yeah,
That's
me too.
great.
Oh, that sucks.
That's how you know how hungry we are. And Mitsuki takes the second game. He is up 2-0 versus Hungry Box.
Oh my
That's
god.
it?
I don't know
That's
about that.
it?
Yeah, that's
It was in between the games, and he looked at his watch for a moment. Yet Wizrobe wipes his ass 30 times, puts on 40 pairs of sunglasses, headsets, who knows what, dismantles an atomic bomb. Yet this, in between games, is too much.
For one, really quick, your analogy implies dismantling an atomic bomb is a bad thing.
Well, what if you wanted it?
If it was someone else's, I guess that is pretty BM. But
Yeah.
I mean, look, it looked like he was being BM, and that's all we'll say on it.
No,
Okay?
yeah, I get it.
You think he's a mogul?
You hate
think he's
Hungry Box.
a thespian?
You hate Hungry Box.
I don't hate anybody.
You hate Juan de Biedma.
I don't hate Juan de Biedma.
You have a list. You ever seen The Office where they have a list and it's down 2 lines?
I have a list of people I don't like, and they're all in Twitch chat only. I've never met them.
At Hungry Box.
No.
At him. You hate him.
You know who I do like is Hungry Boss.
Oh, come off of it. He's
Actually,
the
no, I don't-
biggest
no, he was
bully.
really mean.
He's
He was
so
really mean.
He's
I
an
don't like that.
asshole.
Yeah, he was actually
He adds
really mean.
Mango and he's like, you're washed up.
That was pretty mean.
Where the guy is like a streamer, goes to tournaments to keep the scene alive.
Before all of that, Hungry Boss was pretty funny, and then he kind of got a little.
He's a bully.
He's a little bit of a bully. But the Dr. Disrespect tweet was really, really funny.
I think everybody can watch that clip that we just watched and realize that it's not a big deal. I think we can lay that to rest. I don't think you need to kvetch about that anymore.
All right, I'm done kvetching.
Then I'm glad.
Me too.
Enough about Super
You're a
Smash
bully.
Con. The next topic is the Smash Ultimate rosters expanded to 67 fighters.
67?
Yeah, 67. With
That's
the
a lot.
introduction of King K. Rool and Simon Belmont. That doesn't include Echo Fighters, by the way, in that 67. What a unit. An absolute unit.
Look at him.
He's so ripped.
He's not. Is that what you call that?
Yeah, look at you when you can see the bump in between tricep and deltoid, medial to tricep. That's ripped.
Now I will say this
Daddy power.
This is a render from I believe a Wii game.
Yes. So this is not what he's going to look like actually in the Smash Ultimate game. He's going to have the gold-plated belly.
I think he also has nipples in the Smash Ultimate render.
I can only hope.
Because they gave those to Mario, which was nice
Yeah.
for all of us.
So I mean, look, 67 characters, and I think of all the new characters they've introduced, King K. Rool is the coolest one by far.
I can't. For one, okay, let me stop you there. King K. Rool is not cool. For one,
It literally rhymes with cool.
so does stool, and that's what poop is. And I think Zipper agrees with me on
Okay.
this one.
Well, I don't know if you and Zipper are in cahoots, but there's nothing better than some good stools.
Just saying.
In my opinion. What's wrong with King K. Rool?
He's out of shape.
So,
What do you mean so?
first of all,
Childhood obesity is one of the terrors sweeping this nation and
so
the world.
what do you want?
I want them to be fit. I want kids to look up to a Smash character and say, I want to be like him. If they look up to this gator,
All right, relax, Tony Perkis. You need everybody to be what, 6'3" and ripped, toned out of their mind?
Look,
you can't have a short character. You can't have a ripped character.
I'm 5'11", okay? I'm fine, all right? Height doesn't matter to me, all
King
right?
K. Rool, and he's a tall man. So like,
That's what it says on my driver's license.
As
It's
someone
5'11".
personally here, you're 5'9" at best. As someone personally who's over 6 feet tall, like King K. Rool, shredded, I have that.
We actually don't know his height.
I have that same thing. Yeah, he's around 8 feet is the belief based
Is
off
it
Donkey
8?
Kong's height.
Is that canon?
Yeah, that's canon. There's no
actually
specified height,
huge.
but it's based off of DK's height relative from there. But as somebody who is over 6 feet tall, like King K. Rool, who is shredded in the tricep deltoid area, this is a character that I can identify with.
You can identify with this grotesque, disgusting gator.
Yeah, he's a mogul.
He's not a mogul. Everything you say is a mogul this or a thespian that.
I just feel like you
he
hate
has
inclusion.
I hate inclusion?
Yeah, you do.
I'm trying to exclude obesity, and not obese people, but the concept, unhealth. He doesn't look healthy.
So-
He looks like he's about to fall over.
Overweight people can't have characters they identify with. They have to play fit characters only.
I think.
What about in Skyrim when you have the option to make your character fatter? Should they make it only fitter? Yeah. Take a bite out of that for a moment and recognize where you're at. Also, might I add, King K. Rool, this is canon, all right? In the Melee trophy that he has, this is on actually Super Smash Bros. Melee, they call him demented. That's an actual thing. So he has dementia,
So eats poorly? Is that...
It's not what...
I'm trying to understand what is the point of
I'm saying
pointing out his
that
dementia. Does that mean he's old
who
too?
have dementia can now identify with King K. Rool. And they can play Super Smash Bros. And be like, oh, I want a character who's demented.
People who have
'cause I'm
dementia
demented.
can't identify.
Oh, no, now we're taking shots.
I'm not taking
Oh, take your shots. Take your shots.
I'm not taking
No.
I'm not taking a
I'll be the
shot.
dementia person. You take your shots at me.
not-
I will take your
I'm not
guys'
taking-
place.
I'm not taking a shot,
Yeah.
Ludwig.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying that
If you're not taking a shot, why are they bleeding right now? From your words.
Overwatch has a very diverse panel of characters, and I think they all are very healthy and agile.
We shouldn't have a hamster because we don't want to become hamsters. We want to become humans who are fit. That's what you're telling me.
I think that...
No, you're being...
I actually agree with what you just said.
Okay.
So I
you-
know you're trying to like make fun of me. You're trying to attack
Really?
me ad hominem. But I think, yes, no hamsters. We're humans.
So
We
you
should
want
be those.
only human characters that are all fit in shape.
Yeah.
You're not in shape.
Ouch.
Well, I'm not saying that as a shot, but I'm saying, wouldn't you like a character that can actually squat?
That's such a low blow.
It's
You know I have bad ankle mobility.
I know you do. I am
It's so
taking that low
bad.
blow. But I'm taking that low blow because I can reach.
You think King K. Rool can squat? He would fall over.
Maybe not, but you could identify with him. If not, maybe his low ankle mobility becomes something you identify with, along with the people with dementia, along with the people who are over 6'8" with nice deltoids and tricep
Here's the thing.
combinations.
Here's what I don't want. I don't want a youngin' to pick up Smush
Yeah.
and say, King K. Rool, I like him. I like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I like the bongos. I like Hen Dog.
Yeah.
Okay? And then they say, he's really good. I'm going to be just like him. He doesn't need to change, and neither do I. King K. Rool should have an arc in Smush where he becomes thinner. And not thinner, just thinner. He becomes healthier, health conscious. He meditates. He does yoga.
Again, that's a great idea in the sense that it's terrible in every single facet. Because the thing is, we want characters that you can identify with. We don't want every character to become Roy, who is the base character. Right now, if you look at all the weights of all the characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, they all average about 95. That's the units that they have. Roy is 95. Roy is the most average character in terms of height, in terms of weight, okay? That's a fact. And so if you want every character to just become Roy clones,
I feel like you're shitting on Roy, and that's not okay.
Roy's fine.
Because what if someone out there weighs 95 on the button?
Then that's fine.
And
They
they
have
hear
Roy.
Ludwig saying, don't be like Roy.
they have Roy. They have him. But why can't someone who's weighing 130 units be like, oh, I got King K. Rool, I got Bowser. Why can't they have a couple? You got your Roys, you got your Mars, you got your Marios, you got your Luigis, you got your Lucinas, you got your list going on and on and on. Just give the big 6-foot-plus moguls, dementias, people with eye tics, people with nice triceps, okay? The list goes on and on and on.
Who has the nicest triceps?
King K. Rool. Oh, bring back the picture. Look at that. Look at the difference right there. You go from the tricep and then you go to the deltoid, okay? The fact that it divots like that means tone. And so I understand he has a beer belly, which is fine. People like their Mickeys. I like my Mickeys.
You do like your Mickeys.
But that doesn't mean that he can't be ripped in the arms. And sure, he skips leg day because he's only like, 95% ankle. But, it is what it is. He only got 3 toes. He can't squat well. Something you should identify with.
I don't identify.
You have 3 toes, I thought.
I have 5 toes, but I can't squat well. How did he get his wealth, his riches? He's an asshole.
Well, he steals it from Donkey Kong's.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
He
Which
calls
is
them,
fine.
He calls them filthy apes, too.
Jesus.
Canon.
Relax, K. Rool.
Well, apparently it's because he likes bananas, and Donkey Kong hoards all the bananas.
I will say that Kong's banana hoard is canon as well.
Some people have also said that he steals them because he wants them to starve, but it's like that's here nor there. You know what I mean? Like that's superlative information.
All I'm talking about is the image of this man,
Okay.
of this gator, of this croc.
All right.
I don't know what he is, and I don't want. I get what you're saying, and you know what? I think you've turned around me, but I just don't want someone getting complacent with a King K. Rool body and saying this is fine, and then they die at 35.
If they die at 35, at least they died a mogul.
Fine.
You're just on this White Goodman train where you want everyone to be fit, and if they're not fit, you want them out of the game.
Who'd you call me earlier? Tony Perkins?
Tony Perkis.
Who is that?
He's from Heavyweights,
The
the Disney Channel movie
with Ben Stiller?
with Ben Stiller. Yeah, yeah. Where Heavyweights, where it's a fat camp.
When did you watch that?
Every night.
How recently did you watch that?
It's very often. I love that movie.
How did
I
you
strongly
call that
identify
out?
with the children.
Ugh.
I was a chubby child.
No, the only reason I say that is because we were talking about that the other day, and we brought it up like offhand for 1 second of our lives.
I brought it up.
Yeah.
I bring it up a lot.
I
Tony
guess you-
Perkis.
You do bring it up.
Relax, Perkis. I got a lot of references. Catch up. That's enough about K. Rool. Let's move on. Next topic: Gamer God Ninja.
The God. I mean, he's huge.
Huge.
He's big.
King K. Rool huge. You could say.
Relax. He's very
All right.
fit.
Okay. Yep. Moving on. No,
He
he's
dances.
not.
He dances.
Have you seen the pictures of him? There's a picture of him with his wife, and his wife is very beautiful. And then he's standing there, and he's in this pose, which makes him look like that creature from Star Wars. That's just like basically Rufus from Kim Possible, but skinnier.
Well, that's not. He's a gamer.
I'm just saying, if he wants to be correct, he should focus more on his health and gain some weight so people can identify with him.
Are you okay? Well, now you're not speaking my language. But
Anyway,
he games 12 hours a day. I don't know what to tell you.
Af-
Where do you get the time? Go on.
he's under hot water. After admitting in a Polygon article that he doesn't like playing with women, he says XY only for me. I have a wife. I can't play with women. He doubled down on Twitter too about 4 or 5 hours ago saying, yeah, I'm not playing with women. Doesn't mean I hate women. I just can't play with them.
I mean, the way you're even saying it right now is kind of rough, right? Because I feel like the headline was a little rough. Like, people read headlines.
Yeah.
And then they just go on with their day, and they're like, well, I guess that guy is really mean.
Ninja hates women.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. But, like, I can identify here because his main concern is because he's such a big name, he has to deal with a lot of shit from other people, right? And so he streams with a woman, and all of a sudden it's like 40,000 tweets saying, you slamming the pancakes? Are you getting the bread and the butter in the morning?
Don't know if those are phrases that people use.
And he has to deal with that, right? And that sucks.
Yeah.
And I understand.
Why?
Take me.
Okay.
I play Melee. I play fighting games.
Yeah, professional gamer like Ninja.
Just like Ninja. And I, Mogul, will go to a tournament. And let's say I have to play a girl or a woman or a woman. And I have to play her.
Okay.
Okay? Now let's say I have a wife.
You don't.
Let's say I have a wife and she's beautiful.
Okay.
And she's
So
wonderful.
we're pretending you have a wife because you're single. You don't even have a girlfriend.
Let's say that I have a wife and she is beautiful and she's caring
Okay.
and she is she like has red hair and she really likes gardening and she
Don't see how that relates.
she's just really
You got a wife. You got a wife. She's really pretty.
sympathetic and anyway she comes in
Yes.
to the venue and I'm playing against a girl in a video game.
Okay.
She divorces me.
Sounds like a keeper. Sounds like a very good relationship you guys were having. She divorced you because the TO told you to play with somebody who happened to be a woman.
And she said, what do she's basically saying, how could you? And I say, Claire.
Why does she have a name now? She's fake.
And I have to chase her out of the venue.
Okay. Yeah. It just sounds like an unhealthy relationship that you fabricated in your mind is what I'll tell you right now.
And I just don't want to lose her.
Yeah, well, she's not
It
real,
would
so
kill
you can't.
me. It would kill me.
You aren't going to die because she's not real, so you can't lose her. You can't lose things that aren't real. Here's $1 million. Oh, it's gone. You lost it. What are you going to do? Nothing, because it's not real. Either way, I see that. I don't see your point.
I get what he's saying. Because he has to deal with that. He loves his wife. He has a family. And then every time he does something that people just start saying a bunch of horse shit. What if she divorced him?
For what?
That'd be really sad.
If she divorces him for what? Playing with a girl?
Yeah.
Shroud plays with women all the time on his stream, and he has a girlfriend.
No.
Yeah. She yelled at him the other day for it. But that's irrelevant to the point, and I don't even think we should be bringing it up. Honestly, that's kind of like airing dirty
That's
laundry.
relevant to my point.
It's not really relevant to your point. I think that we should ignore that because you didn't even know it. So
He's going to be making.
Your Honor, can we?
I will find her.
Sipper, can we
please.
throw out that evidence? Can we throw that out? I don't. Yeah, let's run away with that one because I don't feel like you should.
Fine.
You don't know it. So, anyway, if you play with women, here's what I'll say. He could do a lot for gaming and a lot for how people feel about it if he were to play with women and do it in a manner and call people out if they make those comments, right? If he doesn't feed them. Because people look at and they see this article and they think, oh yeah, of course, it makes sense, Myth and Pokey. Everybody talks about Myth and Pokey all the time. Let my boy slam, very popular Twitch comment.
Is let my boy slam.
Yeah, and also on her Instagram and pretty much every single social media she has. So I can see why people
Let
see
my
that.
boy Graham.
You're so off par with all the children. Anyway, people could see that and say, oh yeah, I see what Ninja's saying. He shouldn't do it. He's protecting his own interests, his own family. Sure. But there is a way to go about it where you say, hey, guys, I'm about to play with a woman. You call it out directly at the start. I'm going to play with a woman right here. I don't want you guys to be weird. I don't want you guys to, be weird about it. If you guys say anything, we might time you out. I just want you guys to be respectful. It's no different than when I play with Tim the Tapman, when I play with Dr. Lupo, when I play with anybody else. I don't want you guys to treat her differently just because she's a woman. You could integrate her into a group of 4 maybe to make it more relaxed. I don't know. There are steps you could take. I'm not going to flame him because I don't think he needs to. You don't need to be the bastion for future, pioneering change. You don't need to, right? He can work in his own self-interest. I'm not going to hate him for it. But he could do a lot to make changes. That's all I'll say.
Here, what I'm saying is that, are you saying it's wrong for me when I'm playing Melee at a tournament to treat my opponent, if they happen to be a woman, differently because of their gender and because they might have my wife divorce me?
Yes.
My fictional wife.
That is wrong of you.
That's wrong to do?
Yeah. If you're ever so lucky to make it past 1 and 2 in a bracket that you get to play somebody who might not be a man, who might be a woman, and then your fake imaginal wife comes into the building, and you lock eyes and your heart flutters.
Every single day that I walk into a room and see her, it's like the first time.
And it's never happened, so that's probably why. It's probably why it's like the first time, because it's yet to happen. There's yet to be a first time. But if that were to happen, I would hope, A, your relationship's strong enough that, it really actually has no merit and it will never come up ever, because it doesn't matter. And that's it. It ends at the list ends at A. It's A. It's like the Michael Jackson song. If they went
So you're
A,
saying I
A,
need
A.
to speak to Claire and say, look, sometimes I have a bracket to do. And that's okay, Claire. And we can still, go to the zoo together.
Yeah.
We can still go.
Talk to a therapist, maybe with Claire, couple counseling, but for one person specifically.
I'll find you.
Who are you talking to?
What?
Is that Claire?
What?
Do you see Claire right now?
What are we?
Is she in this room?
What's the next?
You want to move on? We got some clips
The next one.
to look at.
We got some clips. So you haven't seen these.
I haven't seen any of these clips.
So okay, the thing was to we want to do a clip review.
Yeah.
And this isn't an every time thing or whatever, but we wanted to take the top sort of Twitch clips. I got there.
Yeah.
And review them. But what I found through just going through top 10 of all Twitch clips for the week, there's one of them is just a girl crying.
There's a problem with that? What's wrong with the girl crying?
We can't review that. What the fuck are we gonna say? That's really sad. That sucks.
Good tears.
Ugh.
Strong form.
So anyway, what I did was I kind of curated it myself.
Good shaping on the
So
teardrops.
what happened was that IRL streams, there's a few from those. There's a few from some Smash Brothers.
Okay.
And we're just gonna blaze through these.
I haven't seen any of these.
And you haven't seen any, and some of them are really good.
Raw, unfiltered reactions from me.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm excited.
run it.
Run it.
Zipper. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
And then
Flipsy's gonna beat Mango.
That really happened.
It's a little quiet. Is that Pikachu saying Flipsy's going to beat Mango?
Said Flipsy's gonna beat Mango.
I'm telling you.
Did this
That's
happen
not
before
even
the
a joke.
tournament?
Yeah.
How long ago?
And then everyone's calling him dumb.
Okay, Pika.
I think like a week before the tournament.
Savo's entitled goes, okay, Pika.
He says, okay, let's get on with the show.
Relax.
And then
Alright.
it literally happened.
Give him a Greek owl in the chat. Everybody, give Book Khaled a Greek owl.
Yeah.
He not only
That's an L
has
for
he
save.
supported me top bits,
This
he's
guy's really
also
funny.
supported me in
I love
money,
Greek owl.
donations wise, and subs. Like, thank you, mate. Thank you, dude. Thank you so fucking much. I'm not gifting my chat anything though.
Dude,
that money's mine.
He tipped
now.
$500.
I fucking yoinked it.
He
Sorry,
says he
chat.
yoinked it.
My money now.
He yoinked it away.
What
Dude,
a
that's
god.
insane. That is insane, Book.
Yoink.
Okay.
Good thing chat's not open.
Use
because
a
we
Did
get
you
a lot
watch
of-
these?
No.
There's
That
the
one
arm.
I've seen
hit the
this.
other one.
Wait, I've seen some of these. I haven't seen this one though.
I can't believe
Look at him
that
go.
connected. What?
Dude, how many shells are there? He spawned it mid-fight?
Yeah, dude. Look at him go. Look at Isaiah.
No.
If only Isaiah tried.
Look at Isaiah smiling.
And a dash at the
Boom.
Whoa! Dude, that's Jack Sparrow. I'm using my silver bullet. Oh my god.
This guy's a madman. He's absolutely bananas.
Oh wow.
They actually had little 10s for him, too. That's
What'd he
pretty
score?
Armada is your melee champion.
He always does that.
Congratulations to Alliance.
You're the best.
Cool. I am not a crook.
Buckling down.
He does the I'm not a
It's
crook.
literally the Richard Nixon.
Yeah, he does the I'm not a crook. Yikes. Leave it to the Swedes.
Mango is here expressing that he wishes he had confetti when he won. Where was my confetti? It's a good point.
Yeah, it is a good point.
Congratulations to Alliance.
What was funny is right during top 8, he's like,
Yo, that
someone, people in the background are like, Mango, you should play. He's like, yeah, I should play. Soda poppin'?
There we go.
This is his box reviewing?
What the hell is this? Ah! It's a dead pig.
No, is it like chopped up like a horror film?
I think it was like a what do you call it when in high school you dissect a pig?
Okay.
And,
Oh,
and
okay.
someone probably sent him like a scientific animal.
It's not like someone with a
telling you right
fucking
now.
cleaver.
I
going out.
saw the
aggressive.
bag, so
Just going
maybe
out
not.
really.
They're so
This is
perfect.
unfortunate.
Listen, man, if y'all
And
don't
this
wanna
is
stop,
another
if y'all wanted
unfit
me to quit,
character.
just let me quit.
Wait, the game's going right now?
I don't know if this is tournament. I like Gimmer up there though. He got out of his chair and he said, "Hey, you gotta stop it."
What is Gamer pointing at his phone for?
He says this. You
They're
can't
doing
do
this.
this.
So they're doing this. They're mashing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just
I'll tell you
have
what,
it.
this game's gonna live long past
Reason.
Ultimate.
I guess I was really high on meth. Jesus, fuck!
It's pretty hype.
That's a raw,
Holy
unfiltered
shit, it's a
reaction.
police chase!
Have you ever seen a police chase in real life?
No, never.
They're so sick. I saw a guy run across the street in the middle of traffic and almost get hit
I almost
from the
died.
cops.
That's so hype.
It was so hype.
I would have been so sick if he got hit.
You ever just sometimes you want to turn on riot mode,
going.
but like in GTA, but like
I'm
in real
going.
life.
Yeah.
Oh wait, out of the way.
100%.
Damn!
Why didn't he homie the guy and just block off the cops?
You gotta homie that.
You gotta homie that. If that ever happens, you gotta homie that. I've seen this one.
RGB hair.
How does he do this?
He just chroma keys. I think his hair
Also,
is
this wire
a
changing
certain
is kinda
color.
lit.
It's green, right?
I don't think it's green because the wire's changing. Unless the wire
He
is
has a
changing.
green wire. He
I don't
has to
think
have
he
a
does.
green wire.
I don't think he has a green wire.
Dead ass.
No, I don't
Why
think he
does
does.
it changing that?
I don't know. Magic.
This is amusing.
It is amusing.
I like how that's the height
Can
of
you do, like, white hair?
Oh, he just has. Oh wait, he chroma keys.
Dude, he's
It's
got
not,
the
like, perfect,
meanest
obviously.
Adam's
Normal.
apple I've ever seen.
Insane Adam's apple.
Another combo?
That guy on the left looks like the page from 30 Rock.
Cheers?
Yeah. What's his name?
That opened the door
Cheers.
like a whole new
This is insane.
What is he
I've
doing?
never seen any.
This is Prince, yeah?
Yeah.
I just know he's the young god.
Dude, he also looks like he is in Tokyo Ghoul.
I think that's racist. What was that?
He used the momentum from him getting hit and then bounced
No.
with it.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't do that.
It was bananas.
No. Relax.
No, it's bananas.
Why would he do that?
Check it out.
It was just the craziest thing. But that opened. That
So
opened
right now
the
he's
door
just trying to
like
get
a whole
himself
new realm of
like
Yeah,
higher
so
percent.
he basically damage buffered himself if it's like CFG.
Can you do this in melee?
starts it with down B.
I don't
I'm gonna fuck
don't
you
know.
up tonight with some damage boosts. Dude, that's insane.
Isn't that sick?
Did that score 50? Did he win?
I think he
had to have won.
I think he just does this. I think he's just a combo grinder.
Yeah, that
He
makes
just
sense.
sits there and makes it happen.
Prince just do more
That makes sense. So like,
I think this guy.
This guy's doing IRL against Gohan. I don't know.
he sounds like Frieza. Is he Frieza right now?
I think he is a DBZ character. Is this not the
No.
point of IRL?
He's gonna Kamehameha?
to lose yourself in the game? What if it was just like big hentai right on the screen?
He's just actually grabbing a couple titties right now. Oh, he's gonna
Let it rip.
fucking rip it. Oh. That was alright. 8 out of 10.
You get to do that.
Oh my. that was intense.
That was intense.
It was. I don't know if he can do it every time.
That's
he might.
props to that guy for going full out.
He like loads up again. He's ready to do it again.
He went all out in front of everyone.
What I wanted to, so this is the first time I ever delved into like Twitch culture.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Really? Why do you say that?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying, Zipper. It's like,
I don't know. I feel like you guys just don't get it yet. You and Zipper both just need to watch a little more Twitch. Look, there's certain parts that there are problems with it, right? And you talked to Tope before about this, and he told you, Twitch chat's never going to be nice. And I think that's maybe
did
part
say
of
that.
Twitch culture.
I'm not talking about Twitch chat. I'm talking about like, we're in this strange time where
What's content? You know what I mean? Like, that's what people care about when you're a streamer. That's what people always talk about when they stream is what's content. I need content.
yeah,
If right now I unbutton this and show out my nipple, that'll be content. People would clip that.
right.
So people think that, they know that, and they do things.
Is it false then?
Is what false?
Are they pretending to not be cultivating content?
No, they understand that content isn't just playing Happy Wheels anymore on YouTube and uploading a video. You know what I mean? Content is now reacting to stuff. Like some people do. Won't name names. Content is talking about stuff. Content is making stuff. There's a lot of ways to make content, but it's really just at any cost. You just need content every single day, because that's what Twitch is, right?
It's
you don't
daily.
get to get in a
It's every-
studio.
You know what? Some guy explained it to me. He's like, because he has to explain like Twitch to like his grandpa or something. He's like,
Yeah.
Radio? It's like radio.
Yeah.
Do you ever listen to yesterday's radio broadcast? No.
No,
And I'm like, holy shit, what a way to explain it.
it's not live. I'm not watching it.
Right,
But when it's live for 8 hours, you have to fill that time
right.
with anything.
It's weird.
It is weird. It's weird as hell.
It's so weird.
Especially the IRL section.
I'm not ready.
This
the
blows
IRL
my mind.
section is bananas.
People like Greek God X and Fedmeister especially, who are so often in the IRL section with almost 10,000 viewers, who don't play any games. They don't go outside. Their IRL is them in their rooms on their computers.
What does that mean?
And they just sit there for 8 hours and they have to entertain 10,000 people.
Is classic entertainment dead? Is television
It's changing.
dead?
Yeah.
Is reality TV the sort of, okay, you know how it was like before you would have to get directions from someone and write them down.
Yeah.
And then later on you would have your phone tells you where to go.
Uh-huh.
But in between that, the moment in between that was MapQuest, where you would print out the directions to where you needed to go.
Yeah.
And I think reality TV on TV is the MapQuest of entertainment
Yeah.
and
Could be.
getting there.
What was the writing stuff down?
Writing stuff down is like everything else that's not
It could be.
live.
You could be right.
So now we're living in an era where it's like IRL streaming is like the wave.
It's insane. Imagine you have 500 people in front of you. You don't get to play a video game. You don't get to leave the confines of your house. What do you do? What do you do for 4 to 8 hours to make them entertained?
You
Show your nipple.
oh
Maybe show your third nipple. I see where Zipper's head's at, and I
See,
kind of like that.
Zipper's got a gutter mind. I'll say it.
Well, some people go for the low-hanging fruit, and yours drop especially low, so I think that's why Zipper likes
All right,
it.
relax.
Yeah, I'm gonna, just gotta drop that in
Not
one
nice
time.
to say.
Okay, I didn't mean it in a mean way.
I drew a picture on them.
Yeah, you did. You came onto my stream with a picture of your balls. Did you wash them off? How do you wash off permanent marker on your balls?
It kind of like it was.
They're still there, to be honest.
I wish we had the clip, but when Ludwig
Of your balls?
No, I thought about taking a picture every single time, and having like a collage
Of your balls.
Because every time I'm going to do something different when I walk into your room while you're streaming.
You're gonna escalate ball reveal humor?
Yeah.
That's a bad road, brother. That's a really
no,
bad
dude,
road.
it's a good road.
This time, dude, I did plastic surgery, third ball. Check it out, dude.
It's made of plastic.
It's so sick. I can't have children anymore.
No, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? I've already ordered googly eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
You order way too much from Amazon.
I've
You can't ruin it for me. Don't ruin it for me. Stop. I don't want to know.
I'm
First
just
of all, I don't
saying-
want you to come into my
I'm
room with
just
your balls
saying,
out.
When you order a lot of googly eyes, you
You have to sign a waiver.
no you
That you won't
you,
put
go-
over
you
your
always
balls.
get way more than you need. No one's gonna sell you like 2 pairs of googly eyes.
Yeah, because who needs 2 pairs of googly eyes? You need to buy.
Everyone only needs googly eyes once, but you can't get them once, and that's
That's actually a good point.
that's what's messed up.
Well, that's the industry, right? Because how much would you pay for them? 12 cents?
Well,
Like how
you-
much how much do 100 googly eyes cost? $2?
It was like it was
Every
like under
googly eye is
$10.
like every googly eye is like a few cents.
Yeah.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Exactly.
Reminds me, we didn't make any bets.
Well, look. I want you to put your money where your mouth is because I got a bet for you right now.
Okay.
And this segues into what's coming up this next week because we are winding down here. Next week we have Air, the biggest
You
tournament.
keep saying air when you talk about it, and I think about like what's in the atmosphere.
Because you're not European. I'm European.
Prove it.
Anyway,
Fair enough.
Air is next week, and then we're going to have a few Americans attending. And we're both pure-blooded Americans. I'm European too, but just as American as you are at the heart. So we're going to make a bet. Which American will place the highest? Now, I'll tell you which Americans are there. I will give you first pick. You can take whoever you want, and then I'll take the person that I think is going to go.
So it's kind of like a fantasy draft, but only for Americans in
Only
the
for
UK.
Americans at the UK tournament. It's going to be held at Oadby, UK. Very bustling town.
Oadby?
Yeah, 20,000
How do you
people live
spell
there.
it?
O-A-D by B-Y. Oadby.
I don't think you're saying it right.
I'm European, so remember? Anyway, the people that are going there from the US are West Balls, S2J, Chillin' Dude, Zio, R2D Lou, and Toph. Those are like the top
Toph?
6. Yeah, Toph's going.
Is he commentating?
I don't even know if he's commentating. I'm pretty sure he's just going to drink with Leffen and the boys.
With the lads.
Yeah.
And they really are the lads down there.
Yeah, Toph loves going to Europe just to drink amaretto sours in Sweden. I mean, you could drink them here. I don't get it either, but
You like to see the rolling hills.
you like what you
and
like. You like what you like.
And the cows and stuff.
It's terribly cold.
Is that what Sweden's like? What is Sweden like? What's
It's actually
Europe
warm.
like, Ludwig? Tell me stories.
Well, imagine a red-headed woman, right? You walk in, you see her, and it's love at first sight.
I feel like you're making fun
That's like Europe.
of me.
Who do you got? Put your money where your mouth is. We're going to put $1 on it. You take your
Let me
pick.
see this.
Oh, you got to read it again.
Zio's placing top. No one knows how good Zio is. Zio is a Southern California Falcon who is a god, and he's amazing.
So what we're doing is
He invented.
you pick one person. And if my person places higher, I win. So you're picking Zio. Now, I'll
I
remind
want
you.
him at $5. $1 doesn't get it out of bed for me.
All right, $5.
That's
run
what
it.
I'm,
Run it up.
That's what I'm talking
Run it
about.
up, $5. Run it. Fine. Sure, I'll throw out a Lincoln.
So I get to pick first?
Make it a Hamilton.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Hamilton it is.
Yeah, one Hamilton.
$10 fine. I'm not picking Zio then. Let's see. S2J. I mean, it's obviously S2J. I feel like it's not right to count him. He's obviously going to be in top 8.
You can pick SUJ. I don't want him.
You don't want S2J?
You want him? Take him.
I take him instantly.
And I'm going to make the smart play. I'm going to make
S2J.
the mogul move today. Because West Balls in Europe is a force to be reckoned with. You might remember Beast. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Have you heard of him beating Leffen in winner's side?
And then he went Samus.
Yeah. Which is the only reason.
For the meme.
Yeah, and apparently that's less BM than. Anyway, I'm gonna pick West Balls. He's gonna place higher, $10.
West Balls plays higher than S2J. All right.
Easy money. You better have a fresh Hamilton too.
Venmo?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, that's it. So next week we're gonna talk about Air. We'll recap who won that bet. More details. We'll see which group Ninja decides to hate on that week.
Oh, come.
So on and so
We
forth.
can't make him mad.
Maybe you'll get a new
he
wife.
He could crush us with his fit hands.
And that's going to be all
his
from us.
extreme gamer hands.
And one more thing. I want to talk to you guys about a certain video game that many of you guys might know as Pokemon. You heard of it?
I have heard of it.
It's a trash video game. Okay? Let me start with this first off. Do you know that Pokemon Fire Red is a remaster of Pokemon Red? You guys know that, right?
Everyone knows that.
Apparently that's called Gen 3. Did you know that? They call Fire Red Gen 3. Why do they call it Gen 3?
I don't know.
No, I don't know either. Because there's Gen 1 Pokemon, there's Gen 1 gyms, there's a Gen 1 route. Everything's Gen 1, but apparently because the sprites are a little better, it's Gen 3.
They have Gen 3 attributes.
Yeah, but they have everything, all the content's Gen 1.
I'm sorry, go on.
Is remastered Super Mario for the DS, Mario Odyssey, is that the life I live in? No. Moving on, Nuzlocke, Pokemon. I'm especially heated because last night I lost, as you know, at a very late round. And I was thinking today,
Tough loss.
what the fuck is a potion? What's a potion? What are potions in the real world? Is it medicine? And if it's medicine, then why don't you just regain health as you're moving along? It doesn't make sense. Why are Pokemon health bars just consumable bars that go down and they'll never increase ever until A, you give them this drug, or B, you bring them to the Pokemon Center? Why can't they get healthy on their own? Are these bio creatures? Are they real creatures? Are they living? Are they breathing? Then why don't they repair their own bodies? Are they incapable? It makes no fucking sense. Is this all a marketing scheme? Is there a government in there? Like Reagan, did they introduce a quote unquote AIDS into the Pokemon universe? Trash game, trash system, never playing it again. Anyway, that's all from us with Off the Sticks.
Thank you so much for joining us for our inaugural episode.
First ever.
I think we covered a lot of real solid ground.
Yeah, I think we've paved the way for future success. I'm sure we'll get picked up for a second season.
I mean, based on this episode alone, the sky is the limit.
We got the Simpsons contract coming in right tomorrow.
Yeah.
30 seasons.
Yeah, 30 seasons flat.
30 seasons flat.
Easy.
And just one racist person in the show, minimum. Who?
Oh, right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. I've been Ludwig. This has been Slime with Zipper in the booth. We will see you all next week. Good night.
See you next week.